we are back. Everybody's having a quick break. That's fair. I will continue reading though, cause like I said, I gotta wake up early tomorrow, and it's already 10:40 very soon. So I'll continue with Infinite Devil Machine. Keter, no, damn, 2 in a row. Due to the nature of SCP-1995, the location where it was discovered has been converted to Armed Research Site 1995, located at coordinates degrees, point north, degrees, point east. The entrance of the mine is at approximately 1,000 meters above the sea level, while the object itself is around 800 meters above sea level. The location of ARS, there we go, 1995 is restricted on a need-to-know basis. The object, no, Zeno, we're not going to change the way I read. We're not going to change it. The object is currently, I've been doing this this way, it's fine, we'll get it done. The object is currently housed in a chamber measuring approximately 10 times 10 times 15 meters, consisting of natural granitic formation reinforced with hardened concrete around the majority of the chamber, with a 4 times 2 meter airlock on the easternmost side. The airlock leads to a 2.5 meter hallway, which is to be kept at a near vacuum unless personnel and or equipment have been transported to the main chamber. Personnel entering the chamber must be equipped with level A hazmat equipment. In the event of an emergency, additional level A hazmat equipment is stored to storage area 2. Adjacent to the main containment chamber, SCP-1995 is monitored by an array of sensors which detect the exact time of an event, energy released during an event, and exact temperature to a thousandth of a Kelvin. God damn, okay. The total energy released during an event and the exact time of an event are to be recorded and noted in Ledger 1. Deviations in time between events or energy released during an event are to be reported to the Level 3 researcher on site immediately. These are defined as greater than 12. Let me do that again. 12. There we go. 24 milliseconds and greater than 38 joules, respectively. Description: SCP-1995 is a tablet. It's a tablet that appears to be made of granite, measuring approximately 25 centimeters 25 times 15 times 5 centimeters. The tablet is non-anomalous in appearance, displaying a word in Pashto, which translates to trapped, feed, escape. See addendum 1. The temperature of the tablets is constant at 282.67 Kelvin and is not affected by changes in ambient temperature. How hot is that? I know that is pretty hot, but how hot is that in Celsius? Never mind, I was wrong. It's pretty normal. This shows you I did not pay attention to Kelvin at all when doing school. SCP-1995 nullifies kinetic energy. Due to this effect, the tablet cannot be wait a minute, actually. Let me double check that though. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, I double checked that. Okay. Nullifies kinetic energy. Due to this effect, the tablet cannot be destroyed, and objects that collide with the items will remain undamaged. The object's secondary effect is that contact with the item precipitates a massive drop in surface temperature. Exposed human flesh will within seconds develop frostbites consistent with prolonged exposure. God damn, okay. At the conclusion of each dormant cycle, SCP-1995 enters an active phase lasting 1.37 seconds, during which time it releases all energy it has absorbed during the preceding dormant cycle. Of note is the fact that the energy is not released uniformly, rather it seems much to match the pattern of energy input during the dormant cycle. Due to the constant kinetic energy applied through conduction of thermal energy via the air and ground and gravity, and the short length of events, an event will always release a fairly large amount of ionizing radiation. I clicked away off stream for a minute. What's happening? So far I understand, it's a tablet that seems to be storing kinetic energy, and it has a certain temperature, but if you touch it, there's a moment where like the temperature drops and you get like instant frostbite, and also not only that, it also emits radiation. From what I understand so far, there's also an active and a passive phase. SCP-195 was discovered in Southern by a mining expedition searching for gold deposits. The mining expedition unearthed the object and was killed by an event before it could contact authorities. However, due to the massive release of radiation not absorbed by the granite surrounding the item, it was detected on sensors owned by the designation to detect nuclear weapon discharge in, or a license in the contacted the Foundation. The death of the mining expedition was published as a cause by a raid, while the radiation anomaly was described as a software malfunction. So it has enough radiation in it that could be considered nuclear. Damn. Addendum 1. Following event L3, the writing on the object has changed from trapped to a word which translates to feed. After active testing with the object has ceased, however, at the request of Dr. Data from the event will still be recorded, including time of the event and energy released at the event. Addendum 2. Following analysis of the data gathered from events, Dr. observed a correlation between the time between events and the energy released. Notably, it has been discovered that following event that symbol 3, when the energy released during any event exceeding the highest previously recorded amount, the period between future events shrink by 12 milliseconds per excess joule. Containment procedures have been changed to prevent increases in energy beyond redacted per joule per event. Addendum 3, following event that symbol 5, the writing on the object has changed from feed to a word which translates to escape, and that's why up here was saying like trapped and feed has changed. Gotcha. Furthermore, the linear decrease in dormancy periods per excess joule doubled from 12 to 24 milliseconds. Despite efforts to reduce the amount of kinetic energy SCP-1995 nullifies, there is still sufficient energy being absorbed through ambient heat in the chamber. Research is now focusing on methods to reduce the ambient heat in the chamber drastically. So I assume any energy that it's being absorbed is being converted into radiation. And it's literally either thermal, kinetic, anything like that. So if you just put it in a room that's warm, it will just absorb all the heat. And if you try to like destroy it, it will absorb the impact. And then after a while, it will just pulls out radiation. And trying to touch it yourself will cause frostbites on you. Okay, I understand now. At first it was a bit described, like, because I don't understand like joules that much. So that's just a fault with me. But I understand at the end, like it's just basically absorbing as much energy as it can from anywhere, and then just shoots out radiations. And it seems to like change the writing on the tablet changes, which can affect how it works. Okay. Cool.